Hey guys, this is Brenda here. Sugarfreemom.com is my website, and I'm here today sharing my 6 weeks keto results. I've been low carb for 4 years. I've been sugar free for 14 years, but not always low carb. And I just over the last 4 years, I've just been maintaining my weight and hoping to. And over the last year, been doing twice a week strength training with my trainer, John from Freeman Fitness. And I really wasn't seeing the results. I still have fat and a layer of fat that I wanted to start seeing some abs. And I've had 3 kids and 3 C-sections, and I'm 46. So I was kind of like doing an experiment for myself. Most of my recipes are low carb and keto. But as far as doing the macros and actually being diligent on a daily basis, taking notes for my body to see not only a few pounds of weight loss, but the body fat percentage go down. So I didn't have my trainer do my body fat until 2 weeks I was in for the 6 weeks. I'm still doing it now as well. So I only have the results from 1 month of body fat, but I do have that on my scale, but there is discrepancies between his body fat percentages, which are higher than the one on my scale where you go barefoot and that sort of thing. So when I started, I was at 130, let me double check. I think it was at 133 pounds, 133.4. I'm only 5'2", 2.5. I can count that half. So every pound makes a difference. I've had 3 kids, and my weight after each one was around 125 to 127. I started the blog at 127, and over the 6 years of doing my blog, starting my blog and creating recipes and eating everything and testing everything, I gained a good 10 pounds. So I was at 137 until the last year where I started working out with the trainer. So now I'm down to 133.4, but like I said, when I'm also over 40, which makes, for me, seems harder. I don't know if others can attest to that. It seems harder to lose weight. So I felt like the keto diet was the right thing for me at this time in my life, even though my recipes are already keto, but I wasn't counting doing MyFitnessPal, nothing like that, which I am now. So, so I started at 133.4. I do have before pictures, and they're embarrassing. So be kind, but they're on my website, www.sugarfreemom.com, where I also in the same post explain that the differences between the low carb diet and the keto diet. So for some of you who are following me for a long time and don't really know the difference, I explain it in that post, and I share photos. But I'm not doing it here on YouTube or on Facebook. You can go to the website for those pictures. But you can definitely see a difference. In the 6 weeks, I only lost 2.4 pounds. But you can visibly see the body fat percentage went down 0.5%. Now, it might not seem like a lot to you, but for me, being short and seeing those results and seeing the photo, that was better than the scale, because the scale really it really can't account for body fat, what you're seeing, and being leaner, and I feel leaner, and I'm going to continue on and do another 4 weeks and then report then. I do hope that I can get below the 130 mark on the number of the scale. I know it's just a number, but also my percentages with my trainer were, his results were, I was at, like I said, 2 weeks into the program, 33.9%, which is actually, for my height, my age, is in the normal range. So I would love to see my body fat, see if I can get it down to maybe 25%. Or 30, depending. I'm not starving myself, which is the wonderful thing about keto. And I never got the keto flu, if you were curious about that. I think because I took meticulous notes, and I put everything in MyFitnessPal. The first week or 2, I did not lower my calories. My calorie range was between 1,500 and 1,700, and I didn't lose anything. And I knew that was going to happen, but I didn't want the keto flu, so I thought that would help. As far as the keto calculators, there's a number of them, Keto Gains and Reddit and Ruled Me and Maria, Body, Mind, and Health. They all have keto calculators, but they all are different, so there's conflicting information. So I kind of took a range of what I felt comfortable with. So basically it should, for me, to try to lose weight, I should be anywhere from 12 to 1,300 calories. And so over the last few weeks, that's what I've been trying to do. My macros were around 60 grams for protein, but then some days when I worked out with my trainer, they were 80, so ranging from 60 to 80. My carbs stayed with 20 net carbs or less. And some days were easier to get less carbs and not even worry about it because my fat was high. It's ranging from 100 to 125 grams of fat. So for those of you who are new to anything like this and you still think fat makes you fat, it doesn't. It's the sugar and carbs, and the fat can really keep you satiated, and you are going to lose body fat as a result. So that's my goal. Those were my my macros, and some days harder than others, going out to eat or whatever. And also there's a lot of MSG in foods when you go out to eat, so that's definitely a problem. But I did have good results. I feel good about it. I only checked my ketones in the morning and realized after a month I still wasn't in ketosis, but I never checked them at night, which apparently on a fasted state in the morning you won't be as high. So I might have been sooner in ketosis had I tested at night, but I didn't until a month, and then realized, woohoo, 1.1 on ketones, and I use a glucometer for that. So I'm gonna leave the link for the glucometer, and also if you like my shirt, any coffee friends here, I'm gonna leave the link for this on Amazon, and that's it. If you have any questions, you can leave them for me. Those were my results. See ya.